Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll share with you some of the latest research and tips on what motivates us and how we can use it to achieve our goals. Motivation is the desire to act in service of a goal. It's the crucial element in setting and attaining our objectives. Motivation is one of the driving forces behind human behavior. It fuels competition and sparks social connection. Its absence can lead to mental illnesses such as depression. Motivation encompasses the desire to continue striving toward meaning, purpose, and a life worth living. There are two main types of motivation, extrinsic and intrinsic. Extrinsic motivation arises from outside of the individual and often involves external rewards such as trophies, money, social recognition, or praise. Intrinsic motivation is internal and arises from within the individual, such as doing a complicated crossword puzzle purely for the gratification of solving a problem. Both types of motivation can be effective, depending on the situation and the person. However, research suggests that intrinsic motivation tends to be more powerful and lasting than extrinsic motivation. This is because intrinsic motivation is integrated into our identity and serves as a continuous source of motivation. Extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, can sometimes undermine our intrinsic motivation if we feel that we are being controlled or manipulated by external factors. To increase your intrinsic motivation and stay motivated in the long term, you can follow these tips based on scientific evidence. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These are the characteristics of effective goals that can help you stay focused and motivated. For example, instead of saying, "I want to lose weight," you could say, "I want to lose 10 pounds in 3 months by exercising 3 times a week and eating healthy." This way, you have a clear and realistic plan that you can track and adjust as needed. Make working toward your goal a habit. Habits are behaviors that we do automatically without much conscious effort or thought. They are formed by repeating an action in response to a cue or trigger. For example, brushing your teeth every morning after waking up is a habit. To make working toward your goal a habit, you need to identify a trigger that will remind you to do the action you want to make a habit. For example, if you want to exercise more, you could use your alarm clock as a trigger to get up and put on your workout clothes. Then, you need to repeat the action consistently until it becomes second nature. Reward yourself for the little wins as well as the big ones. Rewards are powerful motivators that can reinforce our behavior and make us want to do it again. However, not all rewards are created equal. Some rewards can boost our intrinsic motivation, while others can diminish it. The key is to choose rewards that are meaningful and enjoyable for you, but not too easy or too hard to obtain. For example, if you love reading books, you could reward yourself with a new book after finishing a challenging project. But if you hate reading books, this reward would not motivate you at all. Embrace positive peer pressure. Peer pressure is usually seen as a negative influence that can lead us to do things we don't want to do. However, peer pressure can also be positive and motivate us to do things we do want to do. For example, joining a group of people who share your goal or interest can help you stay motivated by providing social support, feedback, accountability, and inspiration. You can also use social media platforms or apps to share your progress and achievements with others who can cheer you on and celebrate with you. Practice gratitude, including for yourself. Gratitude is the feeling of appreciation for what we have or what others have done for us. Gratitude can enhance our motivation by increasing our happiness, satisfaction, optimism, and resilience. It can also help us cope with stress and challenges that may otherwise demotivate us. To practice gratitude, you can write down 3 things you are grateful for every day, thank someone who has helped you or inspired you, or do something kind for someone else. Remember your why. Sometimes we lose sight of why we started working toward our goal in the first place. This can make us feel bored, frustrated, or hopeless. To reignite your motivation, you need to remind yourself of your purpose and passion behind your goal. What is the ultimate benefit or value of achieving your goal? How does it align with your values and interests? How does it contribute to your personal growth or well-being? How does it make a positive difference in the world? Answering these questions can help you reconnect with your why and motivate you to keep going. Another aspect is the science of motivation. Motivation, that elusive force that propels us to action, is a fundamental aspect of human behavior. It is the driving force behind our achievements, our ambitions, and our persistence in the face of challenges. The science of motivation delves into the intricate workings of what makes us tick, exploring the psychological, neurological, and social factors that shape our desires and actions. From the pursuit of personal goals to the dynamics within organizations, understanding motivation is essential for unlocking human potential and driving success. The psychological underpinnings are at the heart of the science of motivation lies the exploration of human psychology. Psychologists have long sought to understand why individuals behave the way they do, and motivation is a key piece of this puzzle. Delving deeper, neuroscience has offered insights into the neural pathways that underlie motivation. The brain's reward system, primarily governed by the release of neurotransmitter dopamine, plays a pivotal role. When we experience something pleasurable or accomplish a goal, dopamine is released, reinforcing the behavior and creating a sense of satisfaction. Over time, the brain forms neural connections between these positive outcomes and the actions that led to them. This process establishes a feedback loop that encourages individuals to repeat the behaviors that yield rewards. Understanding these neural mechanisms has led to breakthroughs in treating motivational disorders and improving behavior change strategies. Setting and pursuing goals is a central aspect of motivation. Goals provide a sense of direction and purpose, guiding our actions toward desired outcomes. The goal-setting theory, proposed by Edwin Locke, suggests that specific and challenging goals lead to higher levels of performance compared to vague or easy-to-achieve goals. However, the journey toward achieving goals is not solely determined by their specificity and difficulty. Self-determination theory emphasizes the importance of autonomy, competence, and relatedness in fostering lasting motivation. When individuals feel a sense of control over their actions, perceive themselves as competent, and experience meaningful connections with others, their motivation thrives. As our understanding of the science of motivation deepens, strategies for cultivating and sustaining motivation have evolved. Recognizing the interplay between intrinsic and extrinsic motivators, organizations and individuals can create environments that align personal interests with external rewards. This can be achieved through fostering a sense of purpose, providing constructive feedback, and recognizing achievements. Techniques such as cognitive behavioral therapy, mindfulness practices, and positive reinforcement are tailored to harness the brain's reward system for positive behavioral shifts. Two key regions of the brain play pivotal roles in the neurological underpinnings of motivation: the ventral tegmental area, VTA, and the nucleus accumbens. The VTA, located in the midbrain, is responsible for producing dopamine. It serves as a crucial hub in the reward circuit, responding to various stimuli, such as food, social interactions, or achieving goals, by releasing dopamine into the brain. It plays a vital role in processing rewards and reinforcing motivated behavior. When dopamine binds to receptors in the nucleus accumbens, it triggers feelings of pleasure and satisfaction, further solidifying the association between specific actions and positive outcomes. Motivation and the prefrontal cortex, executive control and decision-making. While the reward system, fueled by dopamine, is a cornerstone of motivation, it's not the sole player. The prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive control center, also exerts significant influence. This region is responsible for higher-order cognitive functions such as decision-making, planning, and goal-setting. The prefrontal cortex interacts with the reward system to evaluate potential outcomes, assess risks, and weigh the benefits of different actions. It guides us in choosing behaviors that align with our goals and values, providing a crucial framework for motivation that goes beyond immediate gratification. Neuroplasticity and long-term motivation. A remarkable aspect of the brain's architecture is its ability to rewire itself in response to experiences, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. This capacity holds profound implications for understanding long-term motivation. As we repeatedly engage in motivated behaviors, the neural connections associated with those behaviors strengthen. Over time, this strengthening makes the behavior more automatic and ingrained. Harnessing neuroplasticity, individuals can cultivate lasting motivation. By consistently engaging in activities that align with their goals and aspirations, they can shape their brain's wiring to support these endeavors. This process involves overcoming initial challenges and potential resistance, as the brain adapts to incorporate new patterns of behavior. Neurological disorders and motivation. A deeper understanding of the neurological aspects of motivation has shed light on various psychological and neurological disorders. Conditions such as depression, addiction, and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, often involve dysregulation in the brain's reward system and associated neural circuits. For instance, individuals with depression often experience reduced motivation and anhedonia, the inability to experience pleasure. This is linked to disruptions in the brain's dopamine pathways. Similarly, addiction involves hijacking the brain's reward system, causing individuals to prioritize the pursuit of substances or behaviors over other goals. In conclusion, the neurological aspects of motivation offer a captivating insight into the intricate dance between brain chemistry and behavior. From the release of dopamine to the coordination of brain regions, understanding how our brain works to motivate us is essential for unlocking human potential. As neuroscience continues to advance, it holds the promise of not only unraveling the mysteries of motivation but also offering innovative interventions to support individuals in their pursuit of goals and aspirations. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos on topics related to psychology, learning, and personal development.